Hi everyone. As we are already discussed in the last video that the linear equation with two variable is a relationship between two unknowns value is shown by an equation. That is, a set of values for two unknowns satisfy the equality statement. Ax plus by is equal to p, where x and y are the variables and a and b are the non-zero coefficients and p is the constant. As we have two linear equations in the same variable are given, it is usually possible to find unique solution of both equations. Two equations with same variables are called system of equations and the equations in the system are called simultaneous equations. That is, a set of linear equations in which there are same number of equations and unknowns is called simultaneous equations. A linear system of two equations with two variables is a system that can be written in the form of ax plus by is equal to p, cx plus dy is equal to q. Here a, b, c and d are non-zero coefficients and p and q are the constants. And also the system is called a linear because the variables are the only to the first power. In this video, we are going to solve the system of linear equation with two variable or two unknowns. Although there are number of methods to solve the system of linear equation, here we are using the elimination method since each stage of process eliminates one or more of unknown variables. This method is always produce an exact solution and can be applied to the system of equation larger than just two equations in two unknowns. The elimination method requires us to add or subtract the equation in order to eliminate either x or y. Often one may not proceed with addition directly without first multiplying either the first or second equation by some values. For example, solve the following equation, system of equation, that is 2x minus 2y is equal to 8, x plus y is equal to 1. So now we wish to add or subtract the two equations in order to eliminate any of the variable. But it will not result in either x or y being eliminated. Therefore, we must multiply the second equation by 2 on the both sides so that we will get 2x plus 2y is equal to 2. So now we attempt to add our system of equations. We can start with x terms from left on left side, that is 2x plus 2x, and then y term, that is plus minus 2y plus 2y, and thereafter finally with the number on the right side, that is equal to 8 plus 2. So 2x plus 2x is equal to 4x, minus 2y plus 2y will be cancelled, and 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. So 4x is equal to 10. Therefore, x is equal to 10 divided by 4, which is equal to 2.5. So the value of x is equal to 2.5. Now we want to find the value of y. To find the value of y, we insert the value of x, which is equal to 2.5 in one of the equation. That is, for example, we are selecting the first equation, that is 2x minus 2y is equal to 8. So here 2 into x, that is 2.5, minus 2y is equal to 8. Then 2 into 2.5 is equal to 5, minus 2y is equal to 8. Then taking 8 on the left hand side, so it will become minus. So 5 minus 8 is equal to 2y. Then minus 3. 5 minus 8 is equal to minus 3, which is equal to 2y. Therefore, y is equal to minus 3 divided by 2. That is, y is equal to minus 1.5. Thus, we received the value of x is equal to 2.5 and value of y is equal to minus 1.5. And this is the procedure for calculating or finding the value of x and y in a system of linear equation with two variable or two unknowns. This is the elimination method. Consider the another example, that is 4x plus 3y is equal to 11, 2x plus y is equal to 5. So these are the two equations with the two variable, that is variables are x and y. The coefficient of x in the equation 1 is 4 and the coefficient of x in the equation 2 is equal to 2. If these numbers had turned out exactly the same number, then we could have eliminated the variable x by subtracting one equation from another. However, we can rearrange this equation by multiplying both hand side of the second equation by 2. Then the second equation will become 4x plus 2y is equal to 10. Now we have a third equation by multiplying the second equation by 2, that is 4x plus 2y is equal to 10. So we have these two equations, that is 4x plus 3y is equal to 11, 4x plus 2y is equal to 10. Now we can subtract the equation 3, that is new equation, from the equation number 1. So we have 4x minus 4x plus 3y minus 2y is equal to 11 minus 10. So 4x will be cancelled. Then plus 3y minus 2y, that is 3y minus 2y is equal to y, which is equal to 11 minus 10, which is equal to 1. So y is equal to 1. Then substituting the value of y is equal to 1 on the any one of the original equation to deduct value of x. So for example, we are substituting the value of y is equal to 1 on the equation 1, that is 4x plus 3y is equal to 11. Putting y is equal to 1, then the equation will become 4x plus 3 into y. Instead of y, we will put 1. So 3 into 1 is equal to 11. So 4x plus 3 into 1 is equal to 3 is equal to 11. So 4x is equal to 11 plus 3 will go to the right hand side of the equation. So it will become minus 3. So 11 minus 3. 4x is equal to 11 minus 3. So 4x is equal to 11 minus 3 is equal to 8. So 4x is equal to 8. X is equal to 8 divided by 4, which is equal to 2. So value of x is equal to 2. Hence solution is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 as per elimination method. Now we have an application of this model into the economics, that is, for example, given consumption C is equal to, that is consumption function is equal to 102 plus 0.7y, investment is equal to 150 minus 100i, then MS supply of money which is equal to 300, MT transaction demand for money is equal to 0.25y, and MZ it is speculative demand for money which is 124 minus 200i. This is the model, and we want to find the equilibrium level of income and the rate of interest. And also we want to find the level of consumption, investment, transaction demand for money, and also speculative demand for money when the economy is in equilibrium position. So this is the question. We have a ISLM model. It is an application of an ISLM model. The commodity market for simple two-sector economy is in equilibrium when y is equal to c plus I. The money market is in equilibrium when supply of money is equal to the demand for money, in turn which is composed of transaction demand for money and speculative demand for money. That is, demand for money and supply of money is equal in equilibrium where demand for money is equal to transaction demand for money plus speculative demand for money, that is MD is equal to MT plus MZ. Now we want to frame the two equations. So that is, two equations are, one is in IS and second one is LM. So in the case of IS curve, that is commodity market is in equilibrium when income is equal to consumption plus investment, that is y is equal to c plus I. So here y is equal to, c is the 102 plus 0.7y plus value of I is equal to 150 minus 100i. Therefore we can solve this equation for y. So y is equal to minus 0.7, y is equal to, then 102 plus 150, that is equal to 252 minus 100i. Now 1y minus 0.7y which is equal to 0.3y, then minus 100i will come to the left hand side of the equation, so it will become plus 100i is equal to 252. So the first equation with two variable, that is 0.3y plus 100, I is equal to 252. So here the two variables are y and second one is I. Y here is the level of income and I is the rate of interest. Now the second equation can be framed by using money market equilibrium, that is LM market. That is exist when demand for money is equal to supply of money. That is supply of money is equal to demand. Instead of demand is the MT, that is transaction demand for money plus speculative demand for money. So the supply of money is given, that is 300, which is equal to transaction demand for money, which is 0.25y plus MZ, that is speculative demand for money, that is 124 minus 200i. If you are solving this equation, then we will get 0.25y minus 200i, which is equal to 176. This is the second equation. So now we have two equations, that is 0.3y plus 100i is equal to 252 and 0.25y minus 200i is equal to 176. After getting these two equations, then we can solve this equation as we are already explained in the previous example. So for eliminating any variable y or I, so I think that it is easy to eliminate the value of I if we multiply the equation number 1 by 2. So if you multiply the equation number 1 by 2, then we will get 0.6y plus 200i is equal to 504. So the second equation will be remained there. So 0.25y minus 200i is equal to 176. So we have I coefficient is the 200 in both equation. So if we can eliminate this by adding these two equations. So by adding this equation, 0.6y plus 0.25y is equal to 0.85y, then plus 200i minus 200i will be cancelled. Then 504 plus 176, which will become 680. So value of y is equal to 680 divided by 0.85, which is equal to 800. So the value of y is equal to 800. After getting the value of y is equal to 800, substitute this value in any one of the equation 1 or 2. For example, we are substituting value of y is equal to 800 in the equation second, that is 0.25y is equal to y minus 200i is equal to 176. So putting value of y is equal to 800, that is 0.25 into 800 minus 200i is equal to 176. So 200i is equal to, after calculation it will get minus 24. So I is equal to 0.12. So the rate of interest in the equilibrium is equal to 0.12. After getting value of y is equal to 800 and the rate of interest is equal to 0.12, we can substitute these values into various functions. For example, consumption function, which is c is equal to, which is already given, that is 102 plus 0.7y. So putting value of y is equal to 800 here, then this value of c, consumption, will become 662. Similarly, we can have the investment function, that is investment function is equal to 150 minus 100i. So it will become 150 minus 100 into I is equal to 0.12. So the investment will become 138. Then similarly, we have the transaction demand for money, that is MT, which is 0.25y. So substituting value of y is equal to 800. So it is 0.25 into 800 is equal to 200. Similarly, we have the speculative demand for money, which is MZ, equal to 124 minus 200i. So it is I here 0.12. So 124 minus 200 into 0.12, which is equal to 100. Now we can verify our result, that is value of y is 800 or not. So here y is equal to c plus I. So c is, we are already calculated here, it is 662 plus I is equal to 138, which is equal to 662 plus 138 is equal to 800. So which is equal to, which we are already calculated through the previous question, that is y is equal to 800. Similarly, we can also check that is demand for money is equal to supply of money. So MS is equal to MT plus MZ, that is transaction plus speculative demand for money. So here MT is equal to 200 and MZ is equal to 100, so which is equal to 300, so which is also equal to the supply of money, that is MS. So we are already verified the value of income and the demand and supply of money. So this is ISLM model, which is the one of the application of system of linear equation with two variable or two unknown. So I hope that you are clear about how to find the value of unknown variables given in the system of linear equation with two variables. Have a nice day and see you in the next video. Thank you.